Double Edge Motorsports Racing Team. Mark Hanna, the driver, Ryan Beckley on the throttles in the super stock class, now moving up after a bad start, running strong now, trying to chase down the leaders. It's a 30-foot AMT with twin 2.5 Mercury outboards, pulling away from the 42-foot Fountain with the 420 horsepower Yanmar diesels. Very bumpy ride in the corners with all the swells here in Deerfield Beach. Probably the roughest part of the course was going around the corners here in Deerfield, trying to keep control in the swells. Coming down now on top of Applegate Trucking. S111 is owned by Double Edge Motorsports out of Orlando, Florida and Sarasota, Florida. Mark Hanna is the driver. Ryan Beckley's the throttle man. Sponsors include Kinetic Animation, Yellowfin Yachts, AMT Powerboats, Offshore Concepts, Colabella Performance, Acon Marine, Innovation Marine. Several other sponsors. Everybody pitches in to help Double Edge Motorsports make it to the races. Here's some onboard camera footage right at the start of the race here when the green flag goes down. On board S111, kineticanimation.com, Applegate Trucking. You can see Bermuda Barracuda just off to the right a little bit there as they go by the pier in Deerfield Beach. Definitely a bumpy ride early on in Deerfield. Heading southward at the start of the race, getting ready to go around the south turn in Deerfield Beach. You can see Team Fortress just off to the left there at the start of the race in the P3 class. Heading into the corner now. You can see it's very bumpy, especially at the start of the race with all the boats confusing the waters. KineticAnimation.com, Double Edge Motorsports would like to thank Jonathan Smith for all his help throughout the year, as well as Roxy Hanna for being our crew chief, and Thomas Beckley for helping in everything he does with the team. Definitely bumpy water for a 30-foot cat here, but Applegate Trucking, KineticAnimation.com, running strong so far during this race. Had a rough start, but moving forward quickly in this race. They've already made it past Oceans 2, 3, 4. Now they're setting their sights on Racing Frenzy and Deep V Cats. See the big freeze frame video decal there. They're one of the main sponsors as well for Double Edge Motorsports. Moving on to your current leader in the P4 class, it's P433, Conrad, Fountain of Youth. Sponsored by Conrad Drive Systems, this 33-foot fountain is owned by Brian Bunch out of Gibraltar, Michigan. The driver's Jim Lejana out of Harrison Township, and the throttle man is Brian Bunch out of Gibraltar, Michigan. It's powered by twin Mercury 500 horsepower engines. Strong runner, Team Ultra, Conrad Fountain Racing out of Michigan. Runs most of the Great Lakes Series races, running strong here at the SBI APBA National Championship. This 33-foot fountain's handling these bumpy waters quite well here at Deerfield Beach. Other P4 class boats, Extreme Liquid Assets, and Powerboat Racing also in the class. Bumpy waters as they head around the corner at the north end of the course near the Boca Inlet here in Deerfield Beach. Brian Bunch and Jim Lejana doing a great job in the cockpit of Conrad Fountain of Youth. You can see the older style 10-meter fountain, no steps in the bottom, but still runs very strong. P433 Conrad Fountain of Youth all the way down from Michigan, battling the waters off Deerfield Beach. There's the Deerfield Beach Pier in the background. The city of Deerfield does a great job promoting this race and getting behind every aspect of the race. Look at all the spectators in the background there on the beach. Coming on down now to Pittman Photo Express, you just saw Extreme Liquid Assets go by on the inside, as you can see there. Battling now, one in P4 class, one in A class. Pittman Photo Express is an older 28-foot Manta with a single 510 horsepower engine with a Mercury Bravo drive. The boat's located out of the Sarasota-Inglewood area. Ed Tamburino is your owner and driver, and on the throttles is veteran Dennis Bilodeau. These guys always run strong out of the Sarasota area. Beautiful 28-foot Manta, sponsored by Canon, as well as Junior's Auto Upholstery and Throttle Up Propellers. Ed Tamburino and Dennis Bilodeau running strong at Pittman Photo Express here at the National Championships in Deerfield Beach. This old 28-foot Manta loves the rough water. Other competitors in the A class include GreatLakesCaster.com, Don't Blink, and Team Velocity. Moving up now on Extreme Liquid Assets in the P4 class, P496. It's a 28-foot Challenger with a single Innovation Marine 625 horsepower engine with a Bravo drive. Corey Chantry's your owner and driver. Richard Davis is on the throttle. These guys are your P4 class national champions in Superboat International in their rookie season. Running very strong here, getting bounced down around a little bit in Deerfield Beach in the rough water, but still running strong, doing great for their rookie season. This boat's currently for sale, and these guys are moving up to a new 30-foot Phantom Super V Light style boat. Taking a big jump there, not missing, doing a great job on the throttle. Richard Davis out of Northport, Corey Chantry out of Sarasota on the wheel. Harold Castles, their crew chief, fills in sometimes throttling, but right now Richard Davis on the throttle doing a great job. This is the former deranged boat, running really strong now as Extreme Liquid Assets in the P4 class here at Deerfield Beach in the National Championships. Here's some onboard footage off of Extreme Liquid Assets. See the freeze frame chopper just behind Russell Kilpatrick, your pilot, just off to the right there, covering a boat right behind Liquid Assets. Taking a bit of a bump there, but still running strong. Corey Chantry on the right driving and Richard Davis on the throttles on the left. There you can see the freeze frame chopper zooming in now right on top of Extreme Liquid Assets. Back to the helicopter footage, you can see the boat going over the big swells here at Deerfield, but running strong. In P4 class, your national champions, Extreme Liquid Assets, in their rookie season. There you see Hometown Mortgage in P3 class, P333. It's a 25-foot motion running in P3 class. Scott Gallagher is the owner and driver. On the throttle today is Bob Mazkowski. Running very strong in these bumpy waters for being a little boat here in Deerfield in the P3 class. HometownMortgage.com. It's a 25-foot motion with twin 225 Pro Max outboards on it. Scott Gallagher and Bob Mazkowski running great here in Deerfield Beach. Bob Maskowski, the throttle man, is the owner-operator of Turnkey Marine out of Georgia.